everybody. It's Eugene Driscoll of the Valley Indy, and I'm here with
Tony Spinelli
and Jody Mozdzer.
Welcome to Navel Gazing, our weekly podcast-like audio device. And we're just going to wing it. We don't really have anything to talk about. 3-day weekend's coming up. It's Memorial Day. I was thinking about, I was in a marching band in high school, and every Memorial Day meant you had to go put on like 1,000 pounds of marching band outfit stuff. I played the snare drum, so that was like another couple of pounds. I would go march in my hometown, and there was never anybody at the Memorial Day parade. It was always annoying. I moved to the Valley. Yeah, it was always empty. It was always pretty
awful.
Empty. It was. Moved to the Valley, and the Memorial Day parade's here or something else. It's like a throwback, I guess.
Thousands of people.
Yeah. So,
and every town has one.
Yep. So what we did, we just posted on the site a list of all the Memorial Day activities we could find, plus some other just random things to do in the Valley. So check it out. And we're hoping, our original plan had been to go to each parade and take photos, but the simple fact of the matter is that we're terrible photographers, and Spinelli doesn't even, as I butcher your last name, we didn't even get him a camera yet, so he's using his own iPhone. So
I'm using my Fisher-Price camera,
right,
from when my son was a baby.
He draws all his photos. I don't know if you've noticed in his stories. So what we're going to do is we're hoping, we're putting them out there. We're hoping that our readers, you or anybody that's listening to this, and we had 500 listen to episode 1, about 100 listen to episode 2. So, wow, if 100 of you, if you're at a parade and you snap photos, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Valley Independent Sentinel, and upload as many photos as you want, and we'll put together a reader gallery. That's probably the best way to do this. I live in Derby. I'm hoping I can make it to the parade, but 9 a.m., I have this little son. He's 7 months old. His name is Jack, and he will not sleep. So I don't know if I'll be able to swing it going to that parade. So anyway, that's the plan. And you got anything planned for Memorial Day, Jody?
I think I'll try to go to the parade. I didn't go last year. I don't know if I was out of town or what, but I didn't get to go. This year I'll try to go, but again, 9 a.m., sort of a 10 a.m. wake-up person, so we'll see. I'll try. And
it's pretty lazy, Jody.
It's gonna be a big parade through Shelton and Derby, and looking at the pictures from last year, I think it looks like a fun time. And I live down the street, so I'll walk, and we'll see if I can get up that early and go.
And as you probably noticed, we'll just bring it out there. Jody's extreme ego and big-headedness, as you could tell from her last statement, is because she won 3 awards from the Connecticut Society of Professional Journalists, which is pretty cool. 3!
Thank you.
Anything to say about that?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Where do you keep your awards?
They're in a bag right now. I think I'm going to hang them up. We have, from last year, we won 6, 7, 8, I think, awards. I don't know where the other 2 are.
5, I don't know.
6.
I sold 2, I'll admit it.
2.
I sold 2 on the black market.
On the wall. We'll probably put those up next to those because everything we do here is sort of a team effort. So maybe my byline was on it, but Eugene edited it and made it readable. So,
well, thanks for that. So anyway, that's all I got. See you next week. No, what I wanted to talk about also briefly was just our 5 most read stories of the week, which is always kind of cool. The most read story this week was "He survived, so he made his own sign." And that's off a week ago. The world was supposed to end, and Tony was really disappointed it did not. And that was a situation where a reader, Jason Blakeman, went up on a billboard on Route 34, one of those "World Will End" sign, and took his own photo with his own sign saying "I survived." So that got a tremendous amount of page views. Number 2 was "Nursing" planned at Trumbull Mall, and that's Shelton woman Danielle Elwood organizing a breastfeeding protest scheduled for this Tuesday at the Trumbull Mall. I haven't checked in to see if it's still happening. Number 3, "I survived" sign almost lands street preacher in hot water. People could not get enough of the apocalypse that didn't happen. And that was written by our intern, Michael Lee Murphy, who is working out great so far, other than he goes to school in Canada. Like we have a Canadian notebook, I just noticed sitting here. I have, and he loves the Republican. We got the Waterbury Republican everywhere. I like the Republican too. Number 4 was there was a suicide in Oxford, unfortunately, the other night. A lot of people were wondering what was going on because the road was closed for so long, and that's what was happening. And then number 5, Connie's closes again. I think the interest there is that the place is a staple. It's a local landmark. But it's twice now, businesses have not come and gone, but it was taken over, and we thought it would last forever, and it didn't work out. So we'll see what happens next with Connie's. And I guess coming up next week, we're planning to be off. We're going to take a 3-day weekend like the rest of the world. But again, if you post your Memorial Day photos to Facebook, we will definitely do a gallery. And if you're on Facebook and you want to know why that cop is outside your house, or if your neighbor's house is on fire and you're trying to find out what's going on, we might put a live link to some police scanners to get the hardcore news junkies through the weekend. You got anything excited planned for this weekend, Tony?
I'm going to my cousin Sarah's wedding tomorrow, and that's in Southbury. She lives over in Bridgewater, down the street from Mia Farrow.
Oh, really? Okay. How's Mia doing these days?
She's doing Mio Mayo pretty good.
Now, are you a Woody Allen fan? Woody Allen
Well, you know, I have to admit that when I was younger, I tried to watch Woody Allen movies, but I had to mostly pretend that I understood them because a lot of it was over my head.
Isn't
But
that the
I
thing
do
about
like
Woody Allen?
I do like him.
I can't stand him. I mean, some of his earlier stuff, Bananas. What this has to do with the Valley, I have no idea. I'm assuming most of our Valley residents hate Woody Allen too, especially after he married his stepdaughter, which is just creepy. Just creepy. I still don't forgive him for that. But you're supposed to say you like Woody Allen because...
Well, because some of his stuff
elitist.
is funny. You know, it's kind of funny. I mean, better than kind of. I mean, Woody Allen was a stand-up comic back in the 60s before he even went into the films.
In the days when stand-up comedians were not funny.
I've never seen a Woody Allen film, so...
Where did you grow up, Jody? Jody's never seen any of the Star Wars films either. All right, we got nothing else this week. We're now going to end the podcast. I think it really lived up to its name, Navel Gazing, this week. Oh, 2 little tidbits. We just learned the Derby School Board is going to be meeting Wednesday, June 1st to try to figure out what their budget is. And if you look on our site, Mayor Stefari pulled a rabbit out of his budget hat, according to my lead. And they switched to a self-funding insurance program. And they're saying it saves the school money and was able to give... and the city was able to give the school district more money than they had anticipated. The school district, meanwhile, is saying, oh, all right, we hope that's the case, but we have to figure out what's what. So that'll be a good one going on next week. All right, people, have a safe Memorial Day, and that's that.